Hello, my fellow penny pinchers. I come to you today with my third YouTube video. So if you haven't seen the first two, you may want to go back and watch them. I'm talking about debt relief, trying to pay down your bills faster, kind of a way to get to financial freedom a little bit quicker. So the first two videos lead up a little bit to this one. They're not completely consecutive, but there's ideas in there that you might want before this video. So go back and watch those. Subscribe on my page so that you continue to see these videos popping up for you. And I will put links oftentimes in the description of the video as well. So be sure to check those links when you're done watching the video. So today I want to talk to you a little bit about a method of paying down debts faster. It's called the Snowball method. So for example, if you have three different debts, let's say, that you want to pay down. Maybe there's a car payment, a medical bill, and a credit card bill that you'd like to get paid off. It could be anything, though, like a student loan bill. It could be another short-term loan of some type that you took out, just any debt at all. So let's say you have those three debts, okay? You're going to take the one that has the highest interest rate and start putting extra money towards that to start. So let's say that's your credit card bill, and maybe you have a $3,000 balance on that particular debt. So what I want you to do is look at your fixed expenses for the month. Things like rent, car payment, potentially some utility type things like our cable and internet bill is fixed. It's the same every month. So any bills you have that are consistently the same amount every month, look at those first because those need to be paid every month, and then look at your income. So take your income minus those fixed expenses that stay the same every month. Then what's left over, you have to spend on various things like groceries, gas if you need that, entertainment, eating out, potentially buying clothes, gifts, pet supplies, anything like that. Anything that's extra but would be a variable expense. It doesn't stay the same every single month. So this would include things like your utilities. If you use more electricity, that bill goes up. If you use less, that bill goes down. So once you've got your income minus your fixed expenses, what's left over, think about what variable expenses you have every single month, like groceries and potentially gas, maybe public transportation, things like that you absolutely need, but you can maybe cut those costs down a little bit. So the goal is to take whatever money you have left over and put it towards that bill that you're trying to pay down faster. So put it towards your credit card bill. Maybe you've been just paying the minimum amount. Maybe that's like $70 a month. See if you can double that. Put $140 a month towards that bill until it's paid off. Then what you're going to do, this is where the snowball part comes in. Then you're going to focus on the next debt. So let's say the car payment is the next thing. Maybe you have $10,000 left to pay on your car and you're currently paying $300 a month. So once your credit card bill is paid off that you were paying $140 a month towards, you're going to take that $140 a month that no longer needs to go towards your credit card because that's done. That's paid off and you have cut it up. Okay, so you're going to take that $140 a month that you now have and you're going to add it to the $300 you were paying on your car. So now you're going to pay $440 a month to your car payment until your car debt is gone. Then you're going to take that $440 a month and add it to paying off the medical bill. So every month you're going to pay $440 plus whatever you were sending towards that medical bill until that is paid off. And this is the snowball method because it gets things paid a lot faster. If you look at those variable expenses you have and you think to yourself, okay, I've been spending, about $30, $40 a week eating out. I can cut that back to like 30 or 40 every other week. That saves you some money. Maybe you leave lights on all day at home. Turn the lights off. Your electric bill will go down. Try to use less water. Maybe only do laundry twice a week and shower every other day if that's something that you can do. Some ways to just conserve on things so that your bills can just reduce, so you can have more money left over to pay your debts down. Other things you can do is look up DIY type stuff. You can make your own laundry detergent super cheap. It's a lot cheaper than what you buy at the store. You can make your own dishwasher detergent. Like vinegar and baking soda are some of the best cleaning supplies on the market, and they cost almost nothing. So think about things like that. Google DIY cleaning supplies. You would be amazed at how much stuff comes up. And you could even put in low cost cleaning supplies. Those are some areas where you can really save yourself a lot of money. Vinegar and baking soda are also healthy. They're not bad for you. They're not full of chemicals and products that you don't want to put on your skin or in your home. They're not going to harm your pets. So those types of things you want to be looking at. But that is another way to save money. I also wanted to tell you that a fantastic place to start saving money is your grocery bill. Now, this one, it seems like it should be a no-brainer, but it really isn't. And I stumble on this one quite often too. I will go and get 2 weeks worth of groceries and it never fails. I've forgotten 3 ingredients that I needed. So then I have to run to the local grocery store, pay a little bit higher price to get those things that I missed. So planning ahead is very important when you're thinking about grocery shopping. What you want to do is take an inventory of your pantry, your fridge, and your freezer. That's the first step. Then try to build 1 week or 2 weeks worth of meals out of the things you have in your inventory, the things you already have at home. Okay? So try to think of recipes where you can use up what you currently have. And if there's 1 or 2 ingredients missing, that goes on your grocery list. Then you go to the store, you buy just what's on the list. And if you want to get a couple snacks for the week, fine. But it's even cheaper if you make your snacks. If you get the ingredients to make, an apple crisp or to make a trail mix or to make anything like that, granola from scratch, all of those things are generally cheaper if you make them yourself. So that's just something to consider. Now, if you don't have time for that type of stuff, I fully appreciate that. Don't go completely overboard and totally stress yourself out, because then it's not going to be worth it to you and you're not going to stick with it. But this is a great way to save money on groceries. You have to just plan ahead. Plan a menu, make your list, and stick to the list. I like to go grocery shopping only every 2 weeks. So I make 2 weeks worth of supper plans. And then for lunch, I just eat supper leftovers. Excuse me. And then I just get a couple of things for breakfast, and I kind of eat the same things for breakfast a lot. I'll eat like toast and eggs, or I'll buy like 1 box of cereal and a half gallon of almond milk, and I'll have that once in a while. I generally always have supplies on hand for smoothies, so sometimes I'll have a smoothie for breakfast. So if you don't mind eating things kind of repeatedly, you're going to save money that way too, because then your leftovers don't go to waste. So those are just my tips and tricks for you today. Absolutely try the snowball method. I am going to post a link under this video that is like a debt tracker. So every time that you pay off like $100 or $50, you fill in a bubble or you fill in a box or something. So you can really visually look at it and see how close you're getting, because that really encourages you to pay more off. I have debt trackers for everything that we owe on, and filling in those little circles every month, each of my circles is worth $100, and you decide what they're worth. So you could put it at 50, you could put it at 100, 200, whatever works for you. But if I can pay $600 towards a debt in a month, I am so excited to fill in 6 circles instead of just 1 or 2. It makes you feel really accomplished. So I'm going to post a couple of links for different ones under this video, so be sure to check those out. Thanks for watching, guys, and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this, and I'll see you next time. Bye.